Hey guys, what is up? I am back with another video. So today I am going to be showing you how to make this but in a bracelet. So if you like this video, give it a huge thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on post notifications. I upload every week. Hopefully there will be a vlog soon. But as you can see from the title, this is going to be 4th of July themed, so I'm going to do a red, white, and blue one. And like I said, it's not going to be a necklace, it's going to be like a bracelet, but it will have a button on it so you can take it on and off. That's what I really like about these types of bracelets, is that you can take them on and off, because sometimes, I don't know, like the strands, if you get them wet, they shrink. And then it's like tight on your wrist or ankle, wherever you have it. So yeah, let's just get right on into the video.
But behind closed doors, I'm a fool for your love.
Alrighty, so first things first, you're gonna want to have some embroidery thread, specifically red, white, and blue. Unless you're gonna do some other color, then that's totally fine. But like I said, I'm doing a 4th of July themed one. So yeah, so what you're gonna want to do is take the strand and just pull it all the way across, so you will end up with something about as long as your wingspan. And then what you are going to want to do next is fold it in half. I've already done that, but you want to fold it in half where it's kind of mostly in the middle. As you can see here, most of the threads are sort of together. So one end will be like a loop and one will be just like the strings. And then what you're going to want to do is tie a knot, but you want to make sure that your button can actually get through it. So my buttons are pretty small, so they can about fit like about like this. I just do it off of my ring finger, or not my ring finger, my pointer finger, because that's about how much or how big my buttons are. So then you're just going to want to tie a simple knot, not too difficult, but just tie a knot and make sure that you still have the loop there, and then make sure you can move it pretty much anywhere at this state. But you're just going to want to tighten it, and it's totally okay if it's bigger, because then it'll just be easier to take on and off. But if it does become a problem, you can always just retie it. You can actually leave this here and just tie a different knot. But yeah, so let's get onto the actual braiding of the bracelet. Alrighty, so what I like to do is take the little loop that we made and just find a random binder clip. It does not matter what type of binder clip it is, and I'm just going to binder clip it to the table, and I'll be right back. Alrighty, so it turned out that the binder clip was not big enough to go on the actual table, so I just binder clipped it to the little like thing of my tablet, and I'm just going to push it sort of towards the top, or as close as I can get it. You can put these things down if you want. I usually just put the back one down if I do have it on something like this, but as you can see, it is not going to work today. But so first, you are just going to want to separate your strands into colors. Alrighty, so I now have 3 strands total, because there are 3 colors. So what you're gonna want to do is actually put these 2 on your right side. You're gonna just want to put them together, because you have to go all the way around. But what you are going to want to do, it's pretty much just like every other bracelet. You just make a 4 like so, and it might be backwards for you because you guys are in front of me, but you make a 4 and take the strand and put it under all of these, and it's just a simple knot. And you're just gonna do this a lot of times. pretty much as you want, because however many times you knot it is however many times it's going to spiral. It spirals actually by itself. You don't have to really do much. Once in a while I do put it under, like after about every new color, I just put that strand under it and just start again. But it's pretty simple and I think it's really cute. It looks like you really know what you're doing, but actually you're just making fours and knots, so that is great. So I'm going to do a couple of these knots and be right back. Alrighty, so I just finished. This is what the end product looks like. Some knots are better than others, but that's totally okay. So what you are going to want to do next is actually just take the strands and tie them, if I can get it. So what you're gonna want to do after you did your final color, you're just gonna want to take that color and the other colors and just knot it like a normal knot. You can do it once or twice. I do it twice just to make sure that nothing will happen. And then what you're going to want to do is take your outer strands, which in my case would be the red and the white. And what you're going to want to do is get one color of each. So preferably the most outer one. So I have one strand of that and one strand of the white, and then I'm going to trim this off really quick and be right back. Alrighty, so next you are going to want to take your button. Mine is just 2 holes, but there are some that have 4. But what you are going to want to do is take the longer strand. I put it in my mouth really quick to just make sure that the strands will stay together. But what you're going to want to do is pretty much is just thread. It's pretty much just like you're sewing, I guess, is the best comparison I can think of. Sometimes it goes in smooth, sometimes it doesn't. But you will eventually get it. Alrighty, so once you got it, you just want to bring it all the way down and then take it again and put it right back through the other hole. So you'll end up with having one color and not both colors. And then what I like to do with mine is just run it through if I can. I'm gonna run it through one more time just to make sure that it's secure. Alrighty, so now that you have it, again, what you are going to want to do is take the other color that you have and just tie a couple of knots. You want to make sure that they are pretty tight because this is going to keep your bracelet together and you don't want it to break off. I had that happen and I still do not know where the button is, so definitely be cautious. So I do about maybe like 5 to 7 knots depending on how many times I went in through these buttonholes. But after you go around it a couple times, what you're going to want to do is just pretty much just snip it off and you're pretty much done for the most part. but I'm gonna snip this off and be right back. Alrighty, so this is how it turned out. Just disregard those, but I absolutely love it because you can pretty much make it to any size you want, and you can make it any colors you want, and I think it's just super cool because it's super customizable. But yeah. Alrighty guys, so hopefully you enjoyed this bracelet and this video. Remember, if you did, give it a huge thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on the post notifications. I upload every week. And yeah, that's pretty much it, and I will see you guys next week with another video. Like I said in my last video, hopefully I will get onto a schedule, but for now all I can say is I'll see you next week. So bye.